So, Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, is finally a sequel for Star Wars after like 30 years. Well, because Disney bought them. Anyways, it's about the good side, which being the Resistance, and the dark side, as being the First Order, are on a race basically to find Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker has been exiled. He put himself in exile because he blames for the downfall of Kylo Ren. Because Kylo Ren, guess you discover in the movie that Luke Skywalker was joining a new generation of Jedi Knights, and Ben Solo, being turning into Kylo Ren, killed basically the Jedi Order. Luke being again the very last survivor of the Jedi, and so yeah, Luke blames himself for Kylo Ren's fall, so he puts himself in exile. So in other words, Luke is the Obi-Wan to the story, and Kylo Ren is Darth Vader to the story. Seeing how he's his grandson. Oh yeah, I feel like I should say this: if you haven't seen the movie yet, and you don't want spoilers, then what the heck are you doing watching this video? Watch the movie, then come back to watch this spoiler video, because I'm not holding back on spoilers. Cool? Yeah, okay. Anyways, so, yeah, that's basically the entire thing about the movie. Like, the good guys, bad guys trying to find Luke Skywalker, and the reasoning behind why Luke hides from is hiding. Now, Rey, where we meet on a desert planet, scavenger. She puts up this tough girl, but inside at the beginning of the movie, she puts up this wall, acts like she's a tough girl, and then later in the movie, she brings the wall down as she meets Finn. And I'm going to say this. It's pretty nice having the main Force user now, because it's pretty clear that Rey's going to be the main Force user to this new trilogy. It's really refreshing to see, like, this scenario of Force user not being a male. Because, bear with me, the prequels. In episode 1, you had Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi as the main Force users. By episode 2 and episode 3, had Anakin Skywalker and Obi-Wan Kenobi as the main Force users. And then let's go to the original trilogy. Yes, Obi-Wan was the only one who really knew how to use the Force in episode 4. But let's be honest, Luke was the main Force user in the original trilogy. Yes, Leia had the Force, but we never really actually got to see her. like use it in the same way as Luke did. Which I might get bashed for this, but when Han dies later in episode 7, yeah, it was sad. I was saying, what? No! Hate this. And it wasn't just a movie, it was seriously. That was. Movie was at least 90% good. Of course, every movie could have room for improvement. But in Han's death, like right after Kylo Ren kills Han, they show Leia, like, sensing that Han died. And I was still in shock at the scene, but there's a little part of me saying, yes, she is they're showing her using the Force, even though it's not in a good situation. But I was saying, yes, they're showing her someone using the Force, because the first time they actually showed us was in Empire Strikes Back, when Luke was reaching out to her at Cloud City after his duel with Darth Vader. And then they saw her using the Force again after the Death Star exploded, and Han said, I'm sure he was on that thing when it exploded. And Leia, sorry. And Leia said, he wasn't, I can feel it. And even then I was saying yes, so I'm sorry, but with Han's death scene, I was saying, screaming no in my head, but when I saw Leia using the Force, I felt bad. I honestly did. And there was a little part of me that was excited that they actually showed Leia using the Force in some way. So, but anyways, now going to Finn, since I already brought him up. Wait, no, let's go back to Rey. Rey is a scavenger who was waiting for her family, who never returned for her, as Maz made her come to realize. And Finn is a stormtrooper that goes rogue, that doesn't want anything to do with the First Order anymore. Speaking of Finn, before I go on, I feel like I have to say something about him. It was a damn good stormtrooper. I mean, I'm saying that because there were a lot of haters saying, "Oh, there can't be a black stormtrooper. Oh no, he's not gonna be good. Now the movie's gonna be ruined. Oh no, he's gonna be horrible as a black stormtrooper." Remember, people, with the Human Torch on the Fan First Stick. Yes, that movie was a shitty movie, but remember how everybody was complaining about, oh no, Johnny Storm isn't black, the Human Torch isn't black, oh Michael B. Jordan's gonna ruin Human Torch, blah 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 blah. And see, he was one of the best parts about that awful movie. John Boyega as Stormtrooper, as a black Stormtrooper, he was freaking awesome. And I've heard nobody complain about there being a female stormtrooper later in the movie, like in the scene where Rey escapes. Well, in the area of where Rey escapes. Or how about Captain Phasma being a female uh, bounty hunter? So people with, oh, blacks can be stormtroopers or blacks can be superheroes. Shut the fuck up. Because Michael B. Jordan, Black Panther, and Finn proved your theory wrong. So shut the fuck up about us black people can't play roles. So anyways, getting back to the story before I lose control. So Finn is a stormtrooper gone rogue who, at the same time as who meets Rey, who basically who encounters BB-8, a resistance droid who carries a map to Luke Skywalker, at least parts of a map to Luke Skywalker. So they go try to find the resistance base. They're well, after trying to escape successfully, trying to escape Jakku by using the Millennium Falcon, they basically run into Han Solo. Good. Han says, his first scene says, Han or home. That was awesome. So basically in that scene, Han and Chewbacca, Finn and Rey meet. And you discover that, oh yeah, the Millennium Falcon was stolen. And so, after Han reclaims the Falcon, there's this little moment where montage to our fans, I think, Finn said, "Oh, so you're the Han Solo that fought in the rebellion. You knew Luke." And Han says, "I knew. Yes, I'm that Han Solo. I knew Luke." And then he said, basically explains to Luke, Han explains to Rey and Finn why Luke went into hiding. That some people who knew him best thinks that he went to go to the Jedi Temple, find the original Jedi Temple. And so, then basically he ends up, in the end of that speech, he said, "I used to think the Jedi were fake, keeping the Force was fake, was like Momo Jumbo, but it's true, all of it. The Jedi, the Force, the Sith, everything. They're all real." That was awesome. Then the rappers came, and then fast forwarding through the movie, that they see Maz, which is basically the female Yoda of this movie. She says, "Oh, okay, we'll take this right to the Resistance, but you have to be the messenger boy, Han. You gotta face Leia. I know you guys are not together anymore. I know it's gonna be hard, but you gotta you gotta see Leia. You gotta get this shit out of the way. You gotta see Leia." And then after that, Finn says, "I'm not part of the Resistance. I'm a stormtrooper. On my first mission, when they had us do our job, that's when I figured I'm not gonna do stuff for the First Order, so I left." So Finn tries to leave, so he won't be in this fight between the New Republic and the First Order. Rey, being the Force user of this trilogy, she senses something. She hears a scream, and you find out that it's her as a child screaming. So she goes into this room, opens his chest, and what do we see? Anakin Skywalker's lightsaber. I refuse to call it Luke Skywalker's lightsaber. You know why? Because Anakin constructed it. He is the original owner, and Luke happened to inherit it, which he lost it in the battle of his father in episode 5. Then later, Finn and Rey, Finn temporarily inherits it, and then Rey inherits it. So really, I am still gonna be stubborn, regardless if there's prequels fans. I mean, prequel haters. I'm gonna call that lightsaber Anakin's lightsaber. So get it fucking right. Dang, I need to stop cussing. But anyways, you get my point. So Rey chases the lightsaber, and she gets this vision. First she's in Starkiller Base, then she's in the rain. She sees Kylo Ren killing this one being. Then she's on Jakku, seeing her younger self screaming to this mysterious ship, saying, "No, come back!" And then she's on Starkiller Base with Kylo Ren. Now, that vision is awesome. That's honestly my favorite part because you didn't really expect all of that. That was awesome. Honestly, didn't expect all of that. That was cool. We've never really seen anything like that in the previous Star Wars movies. Maybe in the Clone Wars, maybe in the Rebels. I gotta see the entire those three shows again. But you never seen that in one of the movies. The closest that we've seen to that is Luke Skywalker. When Luke went into the cave at Dagobah. But so part of the reason why that scene is my favorite, besides it was unexpected, is because you get to hear Frank Oz, in a sense, reprising his role as Yoda. Sir Alice Goodness, even though he is dead since like the that he has died in the 1990s, reprising his role as old Ben Kenobi, and then Ian McGregor reprising his role as Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, you don't see them, but you hear their voices. And as a fan of the Star Wars movies, that got me on top of the whoa! What the heck? Didn't expect this. This is so awesome. It's so unexpected. It also made me have a yeah. It's Yoda. Yes, Rey. Childhood Rey. But it's Yoda. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. And Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes. And you hear Luke's voice saying, no! Oh, and speaking of which, you see Luke put his hand on R2-D2, and then this other part where Luke is handing Anakin's lightsaber to Leia. So, after that, the vision's over. You see Maz coming along. Rey asks, what was that? And Maz explains to her that's the Force that Luke's calling her. That it is her duty to go to Luke. And she says, I don't want any part of this. I'm going to run away. You know? Just so later Kylo Ren can kidnap me. So Han, Finn, and Rey can rescue me. But I set myself free too, so. Anyways, there's this battle on this planet. I don't know. I didn't know the planet's name. I gotta see the movie to see if they actually say the name. Or please let me know if you know the name. So, hold on. So, you know what I was gonna say? Rey. There's this battle. And as Han, Chewbacca, and Finn. No, hold on, before that. Finn says, "We need weapons." Mom says, "You got a weapon, boy?" Uh, Pointing basically at Anakin's lightsaber. Finn activates it, kills the stormtroopers, has his energy sword fight with the stormtrooper, who says, "Traitor!" And Han kills the stormtrooper to save Finn. Once Finn, Han, and Chewbacca gets prisoner, that's when the Resistance says, "Oh yeah, hey guys," and kills off those stormtroopers. Basically freeing Han, Chewbacca, and Finn. And then, yeah, Kylo Ren kidnaps Rey, try to find the map to Luke Skywalker. Long story short, Han and Leia interact. That was cool. You see 3PO, which is cool. You discover that R2-D2 was shut down because he's been in low power mode ever since Luke disappeared. The, uh, the New Republic is planning to blow up the third Death Star, or as they call it, start their base. And, they... So while uh, the Republic fighters prepare to blow up circular base, Leia makes Han promise if she sees Kylo Ren, which is their son, to bring him back to the light. At least try to. So they do. And so they go circular base. And this is happening and this whole event is happening when uh, the Resistance fighters, like starfighters, are trying to blow up the Star Killer base. And, so